Hey, what's up, guys? Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right, so my second day back in the gym in about 3 months. Last time I did it was a week or two ago, right? So took a long break from, I actually did 1 or 2 workouts that week. Usually last week or week before, right? And I'm just saying, enough of this. We're getting back in here, get this stuff done again. It's the first time I've seen any even vascularity in my shoulders in a long time. I started looking that fucked up. So, you know, I don't like looking normal, right? And I started to, and I deserved it. And I don't even know how I didn't get all to hell in a handbasket, you know. Other people started commenting, man, I'm bigger than you now. You will always know bad with me, you know. Pass me up, that's fine, you know. That's what I'm here for, is to help you guys get better. If you guys get better than me, that's great, right? Down the line, I'm gonna do probably some types of, you know, self-defense courses and things like that, or at least point you in the direction of some of the other experts, you know, if I'm not available or whatever, right? Because I got a very busy schedule between teaching people weight train and blah blah blah, and you know, do my normal job, and you know, the emotional abuse, physical abuse, it's all bullshit, you know. And so I gotta learn to teach people how to do that. And for me, it's worse, right? Because we're not really, society kind of looks down on that, right? So it's like, you know, how is a woman gonna like dominate you and be, you know, emotionally abusive towards you, and whether they're a narcissist or just mean, or, you know, threatening or blackmailing or gaslighting, blame shifting, whatever they do, right? It all depends, right? And sometimes people do some real evil shit, whether it be men, women, or whatever in between, right? And so it's good to stand up for yourself, but, you know, like relationships can be hard for you and stuff. And so, you know, I gotta learn all this stuff and teach it, and, you know, this type of thing. You know, people that beat up their wives and girlfriends, there's no need for that, right? And you know, same thing, like, women should definitely not do it, right? If you're not able to beat up your guy, you shouldn't be putting your hands on him, right? You know, he's gonna hit you like a guy one of these days, and you're gonna call him a bully and a jerk and everything else, and kind of you deserved it, right? Because you keep your hands on yourself, right? And some of them, like some of the gals that I train and things like that, or have trained in the past, or friends with, shoot, they could beat the shit out of their guys. One guy, you know, machismo thing, he's trying to puff up to his wife, and, you know, she's not standing for that. So, you know, a little overhand right, man down, how to teach him a lesson, teach him who's worse, because he's trying to get physical with them, puffing up and screaming, yelling at her, calling her names, being a jackass and a bastard and all this stuff, and thought he could bully her. Didn't realize she had this impeccable, even in the cage fighting, she had some experience, right? She's tough, right? So she knocked him out one punch. Man down, he was knocked out for like 5 minutes. She also called paramedics because she thought she might have killed him on accident, right? But he deserved it, right? So you can't do that. You know, this gal's dragging their guys out and fucking beating the shit out of him, and he's hollering, and she's grabbing him by the hair and bringing him back in all bloody. There's no need for that, right? It's not cool, it's not funny, and it's not appropriate. And especially now that we are getting on men for be proud of being a man, you know, should be freaking embarrassed about it, and freaking, you know, don't act like a man. Shit, you know, we're only supposed to act like men when we step and do our jobs, but then we can't act like a man. So respect, courtesy, character, companionship, you know, and things like that, and integrity, and just being a nice guy, those should dictate, you know, being a man. And so if you're a little bit masculine, whatever it is, offends people, or intimate, fuck that, right? You're good to people, you're nice to them, so you shouldn't be embarrassed and hide to being a man. That's what's wrong with the society nowadays, right? And so, you know, you start to feel like you have no value. So that's bullshit. So you should be able to be a man, you don't abuse it, right? It's just like anything else, just like Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility, right? You're gonna be a superhero, act like one, you know, wear the uniform. We don't wear uniforms, right? You know, so, and sometimes people say, oh, you're delusional, and this and that and the other thing. No, I'm not delusional. I don't wear a cape. I can't fly. I don't, you know, pretend to be something I'm not, right? So you gotta have the same attitude. You don't hide who you are and freaking, you know, I mean, you can, you know, play it on, you know, play on the down low and all that stuff. You don't have to go overboard and be overly, you know, feminine and shit, right? But I don't know, the society's all kind of screwed up. It's almost like men don't know their rules, women don't know their rules because you can't label anything nowadays. Well, sometimes you're gonna be a little bit emotional, right? If your estrogen levels are too high, and you can't be like, don't be a woman. It's like, well, fuck, what do you want me to be, right? If you're a woman, you're a woman, right? Or don't act like that. You're acting like a man. Well, fuck, what am I, right? I'm gonna fucking chop suey over here, right? I have a vagina all of a sudden. So that's the problem. So there's nothing wrong with being who you are and being proud of it, but represent it with class and dignity and be who you are, right? Whether you're a man, a woman, or anything in between. If you're a man, you want to be a woman, or woman want to be a man, that's fine. Just make sure that those things are, you know, halfway permanent. It's hard to just kind of keep flip-flopping back and forth. Those are expensive surgeries and painful and everything else. So make sure you want to do it, because you don't want to go, oh shit, I made a mistake. And you have to go over the knife again, right? So just make sure that your decision is your decision and yours alone, and make damn sure it's what you want to do, because there may or may not be a coming back from it, right? All right, showtime. Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. Showtime, I thought was dead, but just one little arm workout. He's already starting to want to come back. Uh-oh. Growing a nutsack over here. Better watch out. All right. Take care. God bless.